Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays and welcome back to some heartbreaking videos. I have quite a few heartbreaking replays to showcase. So there will be quite a few coming up, and I might put some during the week, like evening time, on top of my other videos, because I do have quite a lot of heartbreakers. So first up, we have Cater in the E5. Now, we've already seen a replay from Cater in the E5 on the same map, doing pretty much the same thing, but from the other side. And this is just, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to watch, and it is heartbreaking to be a part of, especially if you are Cater. So he's gone to the top here on the heavy side, and he's bouncing these shots. I mean, he's bounced everything so far, from the mediums to the TDs, from that T57 heavy, and he knows now that the T57 he's now on a reload. So if he wanted to, he could poke forward just to try to get rid of him, but of course there is a couple of big TDs there to worry about. So he's going to ignore the T57 for now, and he's going to go for them TDs. And he's got some shots in on the Waffle, who has decided to, you know what, I'm being shot, but I'm just going to sit here and carry on being shot. So at the moment, he's doing a pretty good job. He's bounced, what, 2.8k damage now, and that's 2 shots in a row from that Death Star. So he's done a pretty good job, but he needs, I mean, the Waffle is still there. He's been getting absolutely wrecked, and now finally, when he's almost a one-shot, he decides to start moving. But he is going to go for that Death Star. Nice 500 roll there. And if he can get another bounce from this Death Star, the Death Star would just be, I mean, mega annoyed. 3 bounces in a row, it's not good when you're driving a Death Star. But his team are not managing to hold. I mean, he's holding 3 tanks here. He's holding 3 tanks, and his team are not managing to do their bit. And all of a sudden, it is a 3 versus 6. His team have just vanished. Now, the moment the change of the game on this was this mouse pushing. It's not a tank you really want to be pushed by when it is full hit points at 3000 HP. Now, the enemy have 2 cap points. The enemy got 2 cap points, and that is going to be the difference between winning and losing in this game. So luckily the mouse has decided, you know what, the E5, you're in a good position, I can't pen you, I'm going to go for the easy target, and I'm going to go for that damage on the grill. He does big damage, and if I can take him out, now there's 2 tanks now that are a one-shot. There goes the E1, so it now leaves 2 versus 6. Now he's going to go for nice shot there on the Death Star, and they are now being rushed. And again, there is another bounce from the Death Star. Now, I personally wouldn't have gone for the Object 704, but he had a high roll, and he does get a 500 high roll into him. So now the 2 TDs around here are one shots, and there goes the Death Star to bring it down to a 2-on-4. The mouse still doesn't want to know, and again, he is going to go for that mouse, but I would have gone for that Object 704. He was a one-shot, but now he's going to still take 2 shots to clear this mouse, and they are now pushing. So he's on 6.9k damage. He's blocked 5,700 damage, and just before the Object 704 can get that shot off, he does manage to clear him. So there's 2 tanks now that are a one-shot. He can take a shot from any of these tanks, and it's now a 1 versus 2. 1 versus 2, 3 kills, 7.2k damage, but he needs to be very quick. He has to be quick, and he needs to take this T62 out. They've got 2 cap points. He's going for the wrong target here. Go take this guy out. He is going to do that. He knows he has to rush 900 supremacy points, and he has to be quick. He needs to get a bounce here from this IS-8, and it's still going to take a couple of shots there. Nice high roll. If he can just do that again, then it will change the outcome of the game. But the IS-8, he's not stupid. Well, he is a little bit stupid, but he saved his team the game by backing up there, and now the time has run out, and there's just nothing he can do. 67 HP left. Now that was just heartbreaking to watch. Easily could have been a win. Easily. He gets the steel wall, of course, nearly 6,000 block damage, 8,396 damage done. 1,800 base XP on a loss is actually really, really good as well. Next up, we have an object 268, and we have Zardonic, I just missed the name, but we'll find out in a bit. And again, this is going to be a heartbreaking battle. So it is Vineyards, and he is going to push towards Zardonic. Zardonic is the name, and he's going to push towards the sort of medium house. Roughly, that's where mainly all the mediums go. Now, his team have 2 mediums and the enemy have 2 mediums. So he's going to try and get into position to try and spot some tanks passing and to try and get some side shots. And as you can see, he is aiming at that area just in case any heavies or the TDs start pushing. And you can see the team are sort of coming... they're going towards town, so the enemy medium has already been spotted. So he now knows that most likely the whole of the team have gone towards the town. So he's going to relocate, and he's going to get into a different position quite far away, and he's going to try and get the side shots in on the enemy. You can see now, if you look at the minimap, there's at least, what, 5, maybe 6 tanks that are all spotted in the town. So if he can get some side shots into these, he's going to just have a whale of a time in getting the damage, not getting spotted. And there is the waffle. If he can get that HE shot in the waffle, he can put him down to a 1-shot. And what a lovely roll. 1113 base XP, 1113 XP, for God's sake, Meadsy, 1113 damage done with HE on that thing. But already his team are starting to vanish. They're gonna start to vanish very, very quickly, and he's gonna get a couple of very nice blind shots. Now that is actually 2 blind shots he has already done. So if you carry on looking at the counter to the left, at the end of the game it will say 1 damage, but in fact he's actually done quite a bit more than that counter says. Now again, shot there on the E75, not 100% sure if that did penetrate or not. I think it actually did, and the team are now, they're getting rushed. The E75 is getting rushed. The enemy are doing a pretty good job. They're rushing, they're focus firing, and there's not a lot his team can do. I mean, this guy, the E75, they are just getting obliterated. They're 3 versus 6. 268 moron, says the E75. Well, I've already done more damage than you, man. I've already done more damage than you, and I'm trying. Like, I'm being an effective sniper. And that is exactly what he's doing. He's dishing out that damage. He's not getting any damage done in return, and he is playing it really, really well. What is the point going front line when you're in a big tank like the 268, when you can play it from some distance and do big damage? So now it's a 2 versus 5. On the counter you can see he only has 2.6k damage, but I can tell you now he has done a lot more than that. He is going to make a few mistakes along the way. Of course, to lose, he is going to make a couple of mistakes. Now, he's going for this T30. Of course, the T30 has a big gun, and it can inflict big damage to this guy. And he now brings the T30 down. Now, I just spotted the T30 shot there. I would have honestly rushed him. I would have rushed this T30 as soon as I see he shot. He may have not seen him shot, I don't know, but he's now starting to go for the T54E1, and he is now going to get shot from the T30. And again, he's backing up, and he's trying to think what to do, where to go, and again he is going to go for the T54E1. But again, I would have personally gone for the T30. It has lovely gun depression, and where the T30 is compared to where he is not a great position, because he has the gun depression. The T30 has that gun depression, and now, as you can see, the T30 can get that shot off, and he has to now push forward. He could have done this without getting shot at all from the T30. So already he is very, very low hit points, and he's going to take a shot there from the IS-7. He is going to get a shot done in return to the IS-7, but now he's going to try and run away. And I mean, when you're face hugging, The IS-7 for some reason missed there, so it does give him another shot, puts him on fire, puts him down to a one shot, and what he's trying to do here is pretty much the only thing he can do, but he just doesn't get around that corner in time, and he does unfortunately get killed. Now, this Progetto could win the game. You look at the counter now, 6.6k damage is what the counter says he has done, if you don't include the blind shots. Even though the Progetto is a one shot, he can still win this. If he had any brains, he can still win this. The IS-7 is a one shot as well. Still 2 minutes left on the clock. He just has to be patient. He just has to be patient and wait for this IS-7 to make a mistake. And the IS-7 is actually going to make a mistake. But unfortunately, so is the Progetto. He's going to make a mistake. The time is running out. The IS-7 wants to win. He really wants to win, and he's actually going to try and start using his armor. Well, he's not. He's actually going to YOLO, but the Progetto just doesn't take. He doesn't take the opportunity. So he's doing all right now. Now the Progetto, he knows that if he goes out, he's going to get wrecked, because you're a medium tank. Going up against an IS-7 is not ideal. You really want the IS-7 to be the one that makes the mistake. And as you can see, the IS-7 is backing up. He still has a minute left on the clock. He could go left now, go under the bridge, around by Cap, and get behind the IS-7. Instead, he is going to wait, which again is fine. And here comes the IS-7. The IS-7 has got bored. He decides to push. And of course, the Progetto is going to miss and bounce his shot. I apologise for that vibrating there. My wife was currently calling. So heartbreaking indeed, and he does end on 8,700 damage. If he was just able to get that final shot in on that IS-7, he would have finished on 9,000 damage, and it would have been a win. But never mind, the T-30 there got the ace, well-deserved ace. Well done to him, and unlucky Zardonic for your loss. But well played, lovely damage, and GG. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'm meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye.